What's up? It's your boy Big C. Coming to live, direct from the Ponderosa. I'm gonna give a shout out to everybody out there tonight. Beautiful evening. I'm enjoying the moon. We got Sirius up. We got all the stars in the sky. It's a beautiful night to be free. A beautiful night to be alive. Watch your energy, man. We're gonna talk about the energy tonight. You know, it's a nice California evening out here. I'm enjoying it. Of course, you know, listen to some George too. Yeah, man, I want to talk about the energy. Your energy, man. You know, hey, what's up, cuzzo? Peace and blessings to you. I see my cousin Rustine popped in the building. You know, I'm trying to get my subscribers up, man. Like and subscribe. You know, we talk a little game and pass a little information on, a little motivation for the people. Nothing negative. This is a positive channel, and tonight we're gonna talk about energy. What kind of energy are you attracting to yourself? You know what I'm saying? What do you enjoy? You know, because you know we look at people who talk about heaven or hell. They're just good feelings and bad feelings. You know what I'm saying? Good environments and bad environments. A good environment to me might not be a good environment to you. You know what I'm saying? I might like to just chill out and look at the water or you know, eat some healthy food or something. And some people might say, nigga, you's a sucker. You know how they get. And some people might say their environment is strippers, partying, and getting high, and that's a good environment to somebody, some people, you know. But when you channeling in energy, man, you know the energy that you channel is and that you put out is what you get back on yourself, you know. So I like calm and relaxation. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of relaxation stations in the Bay Area. There's a lot of outdoor places. You know, I'm an outdoors person, you know. So it's a lot of beautiful places in the Bay that we can go and get a peace of mind. You know, sometimes we go on vacations and trips, and really most of the time, sometimes we just sleep and enjoy the culture and the environment that we go to. But you know, back in the day, I used to like to partake in drinking and smoking and girls and stuff like that. But you know, as I got older, I'm content, man. When I go on vacation, I take a book with me, a couple books, you know. And most of the time, we don't do nothing. We just walk around, enjoy the environment. You know what I'm saying? And that's a calm, relaxing place. You know, for me, in my spirit. You know, you look at people like you look at these gangster rappers, man, this gangster music, that energy, you know what I'm saying? The energy. Pac is a great example because Tupac was so great in his mind, you know what I'm saying? His mind was so great and his experience was so great that he could have did so much more for the world. You know, if Pac was here, he'd probably be in politics or something, you know? And he could have probably, you know, he probably could have changed a lot of stuff. But he attracted an energy, you know, sometimes we have in our hearts so much anger and frustration from this experience in this country that he attracted an energy that eventually killed him, you know. And Pac wasn't no gang banger. He wasn't no blood or nothing like that. Even now today, you hear people like Mob James and Gangster Chronicles. They say, "Hey man, Tupac wasn't no gang banger. He was just hanging with gang bangers." You know what I'm saying? And he attracted that energy by jumping on that boy in Caesar's Palace or whatever place they was at, and he eventually died from that negative energy that he was channeling. You know, he's channeling it all in his music. Now, I love Pac, man. You know what I'm saying? But he's a prime example of what I'm talking about right now, so I'm speaking on it. He channeled. I remember when I heard nigga, I hit him up when he was talking about my fofo make sure all your kids don't grow. And Puffy doing great right now, you know what I'm saying? But Tupac is out of here. You know, he called for the death of a man's child. You know what I'm saying? So when people do that, you know what I'm saying? They're only entertaining evil, you know, and can't no good come from that. So, you know, you gotta watch the energy that you channel, you know. Um, Look at let's take for example Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons used to get high. Russell said he did everything. You know what I'm saying? And in the '80s, they was smoking coke. They was taking pills. They was smoking burner, weed, everything. You know, Russ was out there. You know, and it takes a strong person to come back after using all that stuff. You know, but Russ channeled energy. You know, we look at these religions as something taboo sometimes because you know people have manipulated people with these religions, but some people, if you properly attach that to your life, you know what I'm saying? He tried Buddhism, and Buddhism has some peaceful aspects in it. You know, if you use these ways of life, because religion, these religions, Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, all the religions are just guidelines on how to live. You know, ways that you want to live. So, you know, you got Christians, good Christians, that channel the ways of Jesus Christ. You got good Muslims, you know, although they talk really bad about Islam, you know, before you listen to somebody else, study for yourself. True Muslims, they channel peace. You know what I'm saying? Islam means peace. You know, so true Muslims channel peace, and Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, as you see with this example, I'm talking about Russell Simmons, they channeled that peace and they followed that structure and that way of life, you know. And if you look at Russ now, they had him tied up in that Me Too stuff. I don't know if he got away because of that or if he got away because this is a devilish country. But he's over in I think he's in Bali somewhere, and uh, or Thailand somewhere, and Russ is living. You know, the cost of living over there is way cheaper than over here, and he's living like a king over there. But on top of that, he's experiencing the peace that the way of life that he chose, the energy that he channels, you know, because they chant, you know, and they chant for that energy, they meditate, you know, all prayer is a form of meditation, you know, a meditation and a connection with the energy of the most high God that you have in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Because everything that we believe in starts from right here, no matter if you're a Christian, Muslim, or Buddhist. So Russ channels that energy, and right now, if you could look at his life, I'm sure he's having a peaceful life, you know. And also in this energy, when you channel peace, you really showing a lot of love for yourself. When you channel that negative, that destructive, that evil energy, you know, a lot of times if you really look at it, people have a subconscious hate for themselves, or not. I'm not going to say hate, but they, really, it's like they don't know what they're doing. They're hurt. They're um, they're lashing out, and they really don't give a damn. So they just looking for some kind of some kind of good feeling to take away that pain that they feeling. So you see a lot of people just flying off the handle and acting a fool and putting themselves in dire situations, and then niggas don't want to show you, but they cry when they get in the car. You know the saying is that he gonna cry when they get in the car. Yeah, when nobody's looking, the pain overwhelms them sometimes, and they got put that put on that visage and that shell in front of people, and you know act like they're not affected by all that pain that they're going through. But when you channel that negative energy, it's just like when I think of life after death, and I think of the spirits that went before us. What spirit would you want to be around? You know what I'm saying? You got some evil spirits, man. Would you want to be in the presence of people like the spirits like Hitler or Leopold or mass murderers and perverts and all kind of sick individuals? When you say you're content with going to hell or living that, and I'm not gonna say hell, I'm talking about being around that kind of energy. That is the company that you're in, with these perverted people, with these ignorant and sick people. But when you channeling a positive energy, you're gonna be around the angels. You're gonna be around the good. And by angels, I mean your mom might be a good person. Like I know for one, my mom was a great person, and people like her. You know what I'm saying? I would like to be around that company instead of the company of evil individuals and those who would torture themselves before they even admit that they were wrong, like Trump. Trump is one of those evil spirits. Don't you notice that since this pandemic came on and since that guy been in office, I don't care about no Republican or Democrat or no liberal or none of that stuff. But don't you understand that when people come through this world like that, the energy that they bring is a destructive, evil energy. So Trump, his time ushered in an unparalleled time in the United States of America right now. We're going through a lot of stuff that we don't know what's going to happen. Everybody's on edge. When the pandemic came through, mental health was at an all-time high. Mental health issues, and a lot of people needed help. And a lot of people need healing, and that's we don't know how we're gonna get out of this right now. So he ushered in a sick time, a sad time. So best thing we could do is do our meditation, and that's why the ways of life were established. That's why the ways of life were passed down from the old ages, because it was wisdom in these ways of life. It's one way of living called Stoicism. If you look up Stoicism, Stoicism, and it's by Marcus Aurelius. He was a Marcus Aurelius was a philosopher in ancient Rome. And ancient Rome was such a terrible place. And now we think this is terrible. Just think how old and ancient the world is, and we didn't have all this stuff that we have now, all the comforts that we have now, and evil men ruled like Pontius Pius and the emperors of Rome. They were inordinate and sick in all their ways. Pontius Pius, I think he was a homosexual, and he was a savage and the saddest. And just think, those were the times when they had the gladiators and the fights in the Colosseum. And when you fight to death, they make you fight two lions. You know what I'm saying? So it had to be some sick stuff. And the law, it wasn't like it's the law, man, I'm gonna call the police on yo, put me against these two lions. No, man, this was the thing of the day. We want to see you fight them two lions. So it was much more sick than this time. So during that time, they developed the philosophy called Marcus Aurelius came up with this philosophy called Stoicism, where it helped a lot of people to cope with what was going on in the world at that time. And even today, like a lot of people who's really going through something, have lost family members or been through wars, it's PTSD, or people on death row, they turn to Stoicism because it's a way to accept the inevitable of what's happening around you and understand it and put it in a perspective. So yeah, man, the energy, man, watch your energy, man. You could just like even in our interactions with people at the grocery store or whatever, watch your energy, man, because they can pull you into trouble, especially at this time where the white supremacists is acting up. They could pull you into a lot of trouble. We we let our ego overcome our common sense. Sometimes. And you ever seen that movie with Denzel Washington when the spirits, the evil spirits, was going into one person, and then he go to the next person, then he go to the next. That spirit just was going around. That's like the energy. That's that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Don't entertain them spirits. Don't let them spirits inside of you. Enjoy your life, man. Enjoy your existence, man. Don't let nobody bring you down. Let nobody put you off your square. It's a lot of miserable people. For a person to be like this racism that's going on, for a person to be like that, they have to be sick within themselves. So if you let them, it's like the coronavirus. If you let them cough on you with their sickness, they're gonna get you sick. You know what I'm saying? So put your mask on, cover up, and stay 6 feet away from them motherfuckers. In our neighborhood, we say, give me 50 feet. And if a person don't put their hands on you and you ain't got to defend yourself, it's okay for you to turn around and walk the other way. That don't make you no soft person. In fact, you gave that person the pass. Look at it like that. Because they're most of the time when people try to push your buttons like that, they're trying to draw you in, and even though you might win, you still gonna lose, because now you didn't put your hands on this person, or you didn't fed into this ignorance and got all riled up, and you might be the only one that get in trouble. So it's all right to turn around and walk the other way. I'm 6'3", 312 pounds. I just weighed myself a minute ago, and I'm trying to lose that 12 too, at least 30. Anyway, it's okay for you to turn around. I'm 6'3", 312 pounds, man, and I'm 52 years old. When I was young, I would respond in a stupid way, ignorant way. But now I turns around and walks the other way, man, because I don't have to be involve myself in that. And I got bigger fish to fry. I got people that depend on me. I got my son, I got my wife, I got my family members. They want me to be here. And I have to use emotional intelligence. And by the way, I got a brother named D.B. Bedford. He wrote a book called What's Up, AP? He called Emotional Intelligence and Black Excellence. You guys go check those out. D.B. Bedford on Facebook or Instagram. Great books. And we need to utilize these things in our lives because, we're coming off a traumatic experience in the United States of America. Everybody in that's Black in America has been traumatized by hate, by the energy that they put out, that this country has been putting out. Look at the energy, what it did the other day. You see how that energy got riled all the way up and then it just boiled over and all them people was in trouble now. They was the toughest, roughest, shootingest, rootingest, tootingest, shootingest motherfuckers in the world. And now they begging for mercy. You know what I'm saying? Because that energy, that evil energy, that crazy, chaotic energy, it can't be contained. You know what I'm saying? Without you having some common sense. I always say, without order, there is chaos. And the devil is the author of chaos. And I know a lot of people don't believe in the devil. When I talk about that devilish spirit, I'm talking about the energy of evil. You know what I'm saying? Wrongdoing. You know what I'm saying? So when that wrong is riled all up, man, you got to have the spiritual your body armor, your spiritual armor on, man. You got to know what to do. So yeah, man, I just want to come in tonight, and it's a beautiful night, man. I'm looking at the moon. The moon is sitting. It's in the. They call it I think it's a waxing. I forgot what Iblis, whatever it is, but it's a real beautiful moon tonight. And I'm looking at it, and I can see the stars. I see Sirius over here, and Orion is in the air. Back in the day, our ancestors, this was their TV. You know what I'm saying? This is how they gauge everything that happened. So they could map out the world by just looking in the sky. You know what I'm saying? So we think we advanced, but we really ain't. We lazy. We ain't nothing like them and what they had to go through. You know what I'm saying? Because everything's just given to us. We don't have to study no more. You know what I'm saying? So study. The best thing you can study is yourself, your emotions, and your energy. Make sure you're aware of your energy, especially in these times in the United States, because one thing's for sure, man, we're gonna win, because we coming, we coming, and that's what's happening. The Black people have capitalized on all this over all the things that they put on against us. We have capitalized and grew and got stronger, and it looks like we're getting weaker because the media likes to portray all the crazy stuff. But do you know how many doctors, lawyers, how many Black businesses, Black millionaires, beautiful Black families that's prospering right now? We're doing a good job. It's just that they have warred against us so long that a lot of us are still caught up in that. And like the war on drugs was devastating against our families. You know what I'm saying? The war on drugs is something that really devastated the Black family. But Black family is coming together because we are resilient people. If we could come out of slavery, when they had us enslaved, treating us like we was animals, and we was nothing but ox and pigs to them. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't shit. We just got to stay on our square. We got to watch our energy, and that energy I'm talking about is that good energy, because the good energy is with you. Like Star Wars, the Force is with you. You know what I'm saying? So channel that Force, channel that good energy, and y'all stay on top of y'all thing, man. I'm gonna sit here. I'm listening to my boy George Duke, one of my favorite artists in the world. Rest in peace, George Duke, man. Snapshot album, Ooh Baby, one of the best to ever do it, man. That jazz, I can't listen to too much of that negative energy, that rap, that hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit is negative. what I'm saying? Shake your ass and pull your pistols and how much money you got. The money don't mean shit if you don't know what to do with it. So y'all go get some of that George Duke in your life, man. I'm gonna leave you with that, man. Peace and blessings. Watch your energy. You know what I'm saying? Carry that positive energy. God bless you. I'm out.